It seems like everyone has something nice to say about Madison Mayor Fred Perriman, and with good reason. Fred is a true Southern gentleman who has lived in Madison all his life. He really cares about his city and the people who call it home.
Fred Perriman loves Madison. I've known him practically all of his life. Fred is a hard worker, dedicated to his community, enjoys helping others, willing to give of himself to be sure that others are helped along the way.
Fred is he is Mr. Madison, in my opinion. He's the epitome of what a small town mayor is and can and should be. He's patient, he's kind, he has a great sense and an ability to treat people fairly.
Fred didn't have an easy childhood. The sixth of 7 children, his father died when Fred was just 3 months old. He grew up with a strong family bond and a healthy respect for his mother, whose love and discipline he credits with turning him into the man he is today.
She always told us, if you don't work, there will not be food on your table. And we might not have all the things that we wanted, but we had love and we had Christ in our homes, and we was happy.
As a teenager, Fred already had big plans, but an unexpected tragedy changed the direction of his life's course.
My mom got sick with cancer, so I opted not to go to college to take care of her household. And even to this day, I don't regret I did that.
Even though Fred already had a lot of responsibilities for such a young man, long before being elected to public office, he was committed to serving in his community.
Fred Perriman and I have been married for 53 years. We got married real young. He just always had this love for the community. People would call him, and no matter what it was, he got ready to go. He went out to see what he could do. And that's before he got to be city council. And so when he finally ran for city councilman, even though he had his certain district, different people from another district would call him, he would have no problem going and see what he could do to help out.
Growing up, seeing our dad as a council member, he is a servant at heart. He is just a true public servant, and he wants the best for everyone.
He really, really just has a heart for the people. He's taught us just how to be selfless and to look out for your others, look out for those in your community, because it's always someone who you can help, always someone in need. And you never know when you may need help.
Right.
He just didn't talk that, but he walked that. And we see that even to this day.
He's just a giver. When there's someone in the community that needs something, he would tell us, I need to go out to help this person.
And that just makes us just so proud, to call him our dad.
No matter how busy Fred Perriman is, he always finds time to help others. For nearly 20 years, he served as the pastor of the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Lincolnton, and he is the co-founder and president of the Morgan County African American Museum, which opened in 1995. He volunteers with multiple organizations, including the local food pantry, which he visits every Saturday. He also is an active participant of Georgia City Solutions Mayor's Reading Club and has served on numerous boards and committees over the years. Despite all these responsibilities, Fred still makes his family a priority and loves nothing more than spending time with his wife, their 3 daughters, their husbands, and his 3 grandchildren. Fred decided to run for city council because he saw it as a natural extension of the work he was already doing in the Madison community. Plus, holding a public office would allow him to take on the challenges and inequities he was unable to as a private citizen.
I decided to get into politics because I lived on the part of town across the railroad track. And across the railroad track is where all the African American people lived. And across the track, the part of that town was being neglected. I think the most valuable lesson from my time in service is being able to try to connect our community together. You have to show respect as a leader, and you have to have the right attitude. And you have to realize it's not about you, it's not a power thing, it's about doing what's right.
Fred's love and dedication for the city of Madison is reciprocated by its citizens. Not only have they kept him in office for more than 40 years, but everyone you talk to, from city employees to the average person on the street, seems to have a high opinion of their mayor.
The residents of Madison love Mayor Perriman. He has a very calm spirit. He's always the mediator. He's going to get us out of a rabbit hole. He's going to get everything back to where it needs to be. So he's an amazing man.
Mayor Perriman is remarkable when it comes to working in the community. Where he gets the energy, we don't know. I think that you got to have passion for what you do, and that's what he has.
Mayor Perriman is wonderful to work with. He's supportive of staff, which is so important. I can't say how many things that we get accomplished because we have long-term and enduring support from our elected body, and particularly under Fred's leadership.
Fred is not only beloved by the community, he's also a highly effective leader. Over the decades, his work and influence as city council member and now as mayor have had a remarkable transformative effect on the city of Madison and the people who live there. As a member of the Downtown Development Authority, Fred played a critical role in efforts to help revitalize Madison's city center.
So I've had a business here in Madison for 10 years. Anyone could tell by the vibrancy of our downtown that Mayor Perriman had a very positive effect on our city, and I really value his leadership as a downtown merchant.
Well, I think it's great being a business owner downtown. Just a great overall opportunity to be a part of what's going on in the city of Madison under his leadership.
Fred's effect on the citizens of Madison has been just as substantial as his impact on the city's downtown. He played a key role in the Town Park project, which oversaw the creation of a beautiful large downtown park and event space. His contributions to the city's urban renewal plan ultimately helped uplift 350 households over a 300-acre area to the same standard and quality of living as the rest of the community. Some examples include Silver Lakes Court, which consists of 44 attractive senior housing units, while Canaan Crossing includes 60 high-quality townhomes and apartments for lower-income families. The transformative impact of these efforts have resulted in multiple awards and recognition for the city of Madison, including, most recently, a Visionary City Award from Georgia Trend and GMA. Fred's exceptional impact and political success won't come as a surprise to anyone who knows him. In fact, it's his humility and willingness to serve others that makes him such a remarkable and effective leader, both in the city of Madison and at GMA.
It doesn't matter where you came from, but it does matter to where you're going. But I'm grateful as to where I am right now. And I believe GMA will continue to be one of the most successful organizations in Georgia, and to make all our cities a better place in which to live and serve.
Fred Perriman's lifetime of humble, passionate service, love for his community, and his compassion for all those in need have helped transform the city of Madison and have led to his being named President of the Georgia Municipal Association. Congratulations, Mayor Fred Perriman.